New this morning, LMPD made 2 shooting arrests overnight. Both are expected in court this morning. The first was the arrest of 23-year-old Carrington Bagwell. She's charged with complicity to assault for an early January shooting at a Wendy's parking lot on Taylor Boulevard. An arrest report says Bagwell and a 20-year-old man got into an argument over her dog that had gotten loose. Bagwell reportedly went back to her residence and told someone about the argument. That person allegedly shot the victim, but is not named in the arrest report. Bagwell is accused of encouraging the shooting, which was recorded on a neighbor's camera. The shooting victim survived.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
Welcome to Male Reality Lessons, where topics are reviewed and discussed as iron sharpens iron. On Male Reality Lessons today, we're going to talk about why SIMPs are the most dangerous individuals on the planet. Here's another sordid tale of a man getting a battery put in his back. We don't know if this is a significant other or a relative, but the situation and results are always the same. Some female gets into a situation that she is out of order and then tends to go get a male to deal with the situation in the most tragic of fashions. But first, let's hear from another sister of why SIMPs are SIMPs.
I made a video yesterday about white supremacists and black women being on the same team and in cahoots with their hatred for black men. And that is still true, and I definitely still believe that. But there's a part of that. There's a group of people in that, in my opinion, are worse than white supremacists. And the hatred that some black women have. And that's these SIMPs. These SIMPs and these black gatekeepers are not only parasites, but they are the biggest threat to a real man. And these SIMPs hate real men, and they hate women who support real men. Because, see, a SIMP knows that you don't have what every man has to have in order to cope and to be at peace. And that's respect. One thing I do know, a man craves respect over anything. And a man can look over and forgive a lot of things if respect is there. But see, SIMPs don't have respect at all. Not even for the people that they simp into. So that makes them despise real men that have respect and despise women that support real men that have respect. These SIMPs is dangerous.
The visual up there. In the background, you have the city of Louisville. Those are 2 pictures of her. The one on the left is her mugshot. Now, she's smiling in the mugshot because she's proud of what she did. Her name is Carrington Bagwell. Carrington Bagwell of Louisville, Kentucky. And she got in an argument with a stranger at a Wendy's in Louisville. And she decided to go get a simp by the name of Gary Ross to go and get a weapon, go back up to the Wendy's and shoot this person. Huh? Twice. This person could have lost their life. But you see, she didn't care because her feelings were hurt. So she had to go, Carrington had to go and get Gary Ross to go throw his life away. Because as of me reporting this, because he was arrested, I think, a week ago, he's still in jail. She was able to post a $50,000 bond, and he's still in jail. And because he's a convicted felon and he was caught with a weapon and then he did this crime, he's probably going to do some time in jail. He's going to do some time in jail. He's not getting out no time soon. So this guy, 41 years old, a 41-year-old simp. Now, it doesn't state whether he's a family member. She's probably dating this guy or just sleeping with him, because we know a lot of these females don't date. They just sleep with dudes, right? That's why he went and did this, because he's dealing with her. This heifer was so in love with her mutt, who she let get loose, that she's willing to go to jail over him.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Now, if you go to Carrington Bagwell's Facebook page, she doesn't have a lot of posts up. She cleared her page. There's like one picture of her, and then there's a couple of videos of her with her mutts, her pets, her dogs. This was back in January. This is when the crime happened, okay? Now, I understand having a love for dogs, but your dog was not in any danger. You did not have to go and attempt to take somebody's life because they tried to do something to your dog. They were just pointing out that you are at a restaurant where there are people, where there are children, and you should have your dog on a leash. Why would you leave? This is why she should get the same charges that he got, because she was an instigator. That man didn't know who this person was. I'm speaking of Gary Ross. Gary Ross did not know who this person was until she went back and got him. She should have the stiffest of penalties in this situation. But we all know they don't like to punish these women for their crimes. They like to give them an opportunity to get off scot-free. And now I want y'all to understand something. The fact that she went and did this lets me know that she's probably either attempted to do this before or has done this before. And the fact that Gary Ross is still sitting in jail while she's free to go out here and try to ruin somebody else's life. Carrington Bagwell should be in jail just like this simp, because he deserves no respect. He'll gain my respect if he actually testifies against her and say, I didn't know what was going on until you came and got me. Don't take no charge over this heifer. She don't care. But a lot of you dudes are weak. You're 41 years old. You should have knew better.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
If you're enjoying the video, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to Male Reality Lessons.
And y'all wonder why men are getting their passports and going overseas? I wonder why. A Kentucky woman got an accomplice to strike a stranger at a Wendy's restaurant after he picked a fight with her over her dog escaping its leash, police said. Carrington Bagwell was arrested on Monday following an investigation into a January shooting, according to the Louisville Metro Police Department in a Facebook post. Local CBS affiliate WLKY reported that during her arraignment on Tuesday, her charges were upgraded to second-degree complicity assault to first-degree assault. Absolutely, because this was premeditated. This was not second-degree nothing. This was premeditated. She had an argument with this stranger. She left the establishment, Wendy's, and she came back. There's nothing second degree about that. And by the way, she should be in jail. $50,000 bond is a joke. How much does she have to give? $5,000 to get out? Like, come on, man. Police say Bagwell instructed 41-year-old Gary Ross, who was arrested on May 6th, to accompany her to a Wendy's in Louisville on January 4th and to strike a stranger with whom she recently argued over her dog. According to Louisville police, officers responded to the shooting that afternoon and found the alleged victim, a man in his 20s, with wounds to his arm and buttocks. The injuries were not life-threatening, and he was taken to the hospital for treatment. He's expected to recover. Police said in their arresting documents that Bagwell and her accomplice were identified after viewing surveillance video and interviewing witnesses. According to Louisville police, the alleged victim had been arguing with another male in the parking lot of the Wendy's when the verbal altercation became physical, and he was struck allegedly by Ross. Police said the suspect fled the scene before officers arrived. Court documents obtained by WKLY and local NBC affiliate Wave stated that the conflict began earlier that day when an argument erupted between Bagwell and the alleged victim. The document said that Bagwell's dog got loose as she tried to regain control of the dog. She and the alleged victim had a verbal argument. Now, he must work at Wendy's, because if it happened earlier that day and he's still there, then he must work there. Or he just in the parking lot doing whatever, Bagwell then went home and told Ross, her co-defendant, about the incident, and both returned to Wendy's together, allegedly to confront the other man about the fight. In the local Fox affiliate WDRB's coverage of the documents, they report that Bagwell allegedly encouraged Ross to shoot the man.
Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Do y'all see why American men want nothing to do with this generation of woman? I mean, that man could have lost his life because of her. She should have took her ass home. Why are you going back? I thought you heifers are afraid of men. I thought y'all claimed that you're unprotected. You're the least unprotected, out there. But then you go home and then you come back with this simp to take the life of another man. This goes against everything y'all claim. According to WKLY, Bagwell was released from jail after posting part of her $50,000 bond. She is due back in court on June 10th. Ross was charged with first-degree assault and possession of a weapon by a convicted felon. He does not have a date to be released.
There you have it. It's a damn shame a 41-year-old man can be manipulated by a 23-year-old woman. But that's what makes a simp a simp. In my personal opinion, I hope when the charges come forward that they both get the identical charges and time in jail, because they're both just as culpable. But I want to hear from you in the comment section. Give me your thoughts and opinions on this topic, as well as any other topic here on Male Reality Lessons. As always, I want to thank you for watching. Smash that like button and have a good day.